Hello everybody, welcome. I want to welcome everybody here. This is a place where we can all come together and watch videos and have a lot of cool things going on. I'm going to bring up my channel so so I can answer your questions if you suggest something. So yeah, let's see here. Just trying to see my so we'll let this load up. Let's see here. I think I go to my videos. So before you start the game in Metal Gear, you just come right over here and you click on this and you agree, and then you kind of go down through a EULA and agree to everything. Then you come back, and I'll be right back in a minute, and you agree to it. That's what you do before you start, and then you can go right into the game, and you can do anything you want, and then you're right into the mix of it all. So yeah, so maybe when one of you all when all of you send me a message, it'll show up on my display. And if you send me a message real quick, if you're seeing my live video, let me know. Well, from what I can see, it is streaming. Let's see here. Yeah, it's streaming. So it says I'm on the air and it's streaming. That's all I can tell you. So before we get going on this, this is Metal Gear from the Solid 3. This is my favorite all-time game. That and 4, I don't care what anybody says, but 4 really visits everything. So when you go into that, you hit this game, and the first thing you're going to want to look at is this master book. I tell you, this master book has all kinds of cool stuff. So you can just roll through this, man, and you can zoom in on certain things. So I really like this book. This book is so huge. I mean, I think it's got like 50-60 pages of info, valuable info. Alright, so before we get going, I don't want to get into that, but hey, I'm kind of want to tell you guys something, girls. I believe that these are the games that are going to be included in the game. Metal Gear, you know, we got Metal Gear 3. I think 4 is going to be next, Peace Walker, and Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain. But also I think later on Game Boy Advance is coming, the Metal Gear Acid. I believe Metal Gear Acid 2 is coming. I believe the Portable Ops is coming. I believe Rising Metal Gear Revengeance is coming, Survive. I believe they're all coming, man. I'll just be honest with you. I wouldn't be a bit surprised next round we don't see. I mean, I'm just going to take a guess. I think 4 is going to come, Peace Walker's coming, and Ground Zeroes. I don't think 5 will be coming this time. I think they'll hold off on 5. I think what they'll bring us is the Game Boy in color, and I think they'll bring Acid and Acid 2, and or maybe the Portable Ops. But I think they'll save 5. I think they'll save 5. Metal Gear, the Phantom Pain, and I think they'll save Revengeance and Survive, and probably one of even these Game Boy Colors or Acid or something like that. They probably save that Metal Gear Game Boy Color version, but they'll probably include Metal Gear Acid and Acid 2 in this next little big deal. But I think Metal Gear Solid 5 and Revengeance and Survive is all going to be on Volume 3. But I'm just calling that because I just, you know, from what they've done, you know, they added Metal Gear 2, 3, and I noticed they included Snake's Revenge. You see that? So what I'd like to say is I think they'll actually do 4. I think they'll do 4 next time, Peace Walker, and maybe 5, Ground Zero. But they won't do 5, not Phantom Pain. I don't see them doing Phantom Pain. I don't really want to download Phantom Pain myself. But I think they'll also include Metal Gear Acid 1 and 2. And I think they'll save 5 and Portable Ops and probably Game Boy Color with Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, Revengeance, and Survive. I won't download Survive, or I will download Vengeance, but I won't download Metal Gear Solid 5 because I've already got that. I've already got that base. But that's what I think they're going to do, my friends. That's just that's just what I think. Now the screen book, when you get this, you go to the screen book, you can get a trophy right off the bat. All you gotta do is watch a screenplay. Now I'm gonna just really go through this. It's probably 600-700 pages. So once you go through this, scroll through this, I mean, you're not gonna be able to see what it says, but all it is dialogue. I mean, if you want to read through that, that's kind of cool. Snake, your first task is to meet up with Adam, the contact provided by KGB. So this kind of cool dialogue. It's all the dialogue and stuff. So once you go through this, and I think there's about 700 pages, and we're only at 200 and something. So it's a lot of left, right clicking, but you get a trophy for this, which is kind of cool that they did that. So they want you to enjoy it, and they put this in there, you know, for your enjoyment. So, like I said, just go through this. You don't even have to read it. You just zap. But I kind of think that's what they're going to do in the Metal Gear Volume 1, 2, and 3, and there could be even a 4 as far as that goes. They could break down where 5 is just included. But this is 3 is one of my favorites. I like 2 too. One of my favorite all time is probably this one, 3, because it's the beginning of the big boss, where you get to see the boss, original boss, and boss. And it really shows you boss when he's young. And then, of course, when he comes into the Virtuous mission, you know he's got his crap together. And now he knows a little more. You know, he's become a little more, you know, he got a little healing time and reflection time. And now he's probably even more formidable than the main boss. So, you know, we're almost done with this too. I think it's like 1,000 pages. We're close to 900. So it won't be that long. Called, yep, there it is. So a trophy pop, cover to cover, Solid 3 boss. So you can just, and there's music. You know, there's music lists. This is the music to the game, the Fury, taking on Shagohog, then the Fear, the Pain, Clash of Personal Evil, back, and of course these are the settings. And the bookmarks, you can put the bookmarks and control guides, tells you what to do. So just keep tapping back. Now the download situation, I don't need the Japanese language because I don't know much about it, but we're going to go ahead and get into 3. So I'm going to play the North American version. We're going to select English, and here's the online manual. This is kind of cool that they did add this online manual. I'm sorry, we're not going to get too far in the Virtuous mission, but I'm going to do enough to show you some radio songs and some stuff like that. But yeah, if you want to look at that, you can just hold it here when you go like it. Now you won't be able to see it. If I hit an online screen, you won't be able to read this, but it actually has a cool, this was included in the HD version. I don't know why. It actually shows you how to sneak up on people. Okay, it actually shows you how to sneak up on people and take part of it. So, you know, I don't know if I hit the start or not. Yep, there it goes, because it's from the Metal Gear HD collection. So I hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to start this because I love 3. But I had to get some valuable information before I started. I just want to show you the best video I possibly can to help you guys out there, you know. It's all, you know, I just want to start a good, you can change color on this by pushing left, I believe left and right on the button. At least I think that's how it works, but I don't know. Now the VR in this is so cool. Maybe we'll do a game, we'll do a run here one day And maybe we'll just do maybe we'll do the VR if it's got a VR. So see, it's a different little. I think there's no VR in this. I think VR is only in 2. So options. So see, you can go to options. Yeah. So yeah, so blood, normal, own view, reverse, normal, third person view, camera mode, captions on, full screen, brightness adjust. I mean, you have to do your TV to do that. But yeah, so what's the special? Let's see what the special is. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. So every time you do that, you can change your color. And it don't really have anything to do with the game. Just remember, X is what you press. So we're going to go and I'm going to do the first time. I'm going to do very easy. I might play a run through if you all request it, but there's all kinds of radio frequencies. I'll let you listen to this.
East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. On main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing high pressure mass. Cab okay.
Good. Got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
A lot of cutscenes in this game.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate BLL model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission. No, a virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into the unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky, this is the training.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 design team, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov, isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April 12, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established design bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creation.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind.
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also taken safely to the West. He used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on Eastern Side still falls back. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, the whole ordeal that left him exhausted, and we checked him into hospital in West Berlin. It took 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility of the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to stay here. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October 16, 1962. President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles to Cuba. The President demanded the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted with the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the air trigger standard. Finally, on October 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete. We were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It's either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave it to his strength demand. The next day, I got Sokolov off the hospital, handed over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared twice. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our models.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. Once more, it's on the third version.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No. Missile.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent new tests of semi-intelligence.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev is ready to pull out a Cuban back.
Is Sokolov still in Saudi?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino Yas, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon. It's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains. Ensure the safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The full surface to air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat on that.
Do you think Sokolov is on his own?
The shock will be less than jerking jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single compound?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against Italian tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Snake eater hints. Oh. There's the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, Snake. So this is the Member C's backpack on there. Sticky limb got it. Oh, my backpack. Dang it. Awesome. Awesome. I like how the parachute just sinks into the ground. It ain't even there when you come out of it. It's not even there no more. He bundled it up and threw it away. Wow, what a cliff. Awesome.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory. Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Well, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order a restaurant.
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. Just leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is Fox Unit Special. In other words, weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea, Joe.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to that subject, how exactly am I supposed to eat myself?
You've been issued a nice tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you better go back and get it. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. You can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gun charge. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
So there you have it. So all we got's a knife. Let's go find us a snake to eat. And mushrooms. You gotta eat everything. So, you go to food, go down there, eat that.
Disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting. So let's eat a snake. Snake eater.
Tasty.
I just got a trophy called Snake Eater. I just ate a snake. Yummy! Snake Eater. You imagine really eating one of them nasty things? Hope it ain't no poison one. Let's get us another one since they taste so good. Thank you, Snakey. Yum, yum. We'll save that for a rainy day. Okay. Let's go up there and get our goodie. Now, you can go that way, but I'm going to go up this way because there's a couple of things I'd like to try to get. If I can get up there in time to get them. There's usually birds here, and I didn't get them, but that's okay. Okay, we need that, so let's jump down here. We'll climb right up on this triangle. Now we'll get here and there'll be another plethora. But we're going to climb back up here too after we get done talking. I'm going to do some radio frequencies. Now, I will reveal them in a minute.
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack.
I like how they tell you how to do it.
Survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it will affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot actively, for example. Your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon was the Mark 22 hush-push transfer gun.
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
That's right.
Its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedures. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost snake in every sense of the word. There'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself.
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death bill for that purpose. SAS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one issue the potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need it.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. Send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling thinking that I'm dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival.
We need that thing they put in my tube on the mission.
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this is a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reasons.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
Real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, as well as recording your mission data. There's a member of Fox as well. She's here on the gunship.
She?
Hello, sweetie. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you telling me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one knows a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145,573.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So Sim lets me record mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake. Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, she's the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss.
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss.
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 17 days, and 17 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No. I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why they abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why, but you are looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the world, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in, with absolute certainty, is the mission.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra Unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more, boss.
Yes.
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same thing. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat. I've been in Braves for the past few years. I'm probably rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major.
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle tactics.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
A stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some basics of CQC.
Mm-hmm.
Commencing your intuition now.
So, this is a young big boss. He becomes the big boss later, so we're going to go up this tree. There's something I want to show you. So if you walk out to the end here and hold it, then you hold L1, see the little frog right up here to the left? And that book has all the frogs. So, hi, Prince Charming. Alright, so if we go to camouflage and we can mess with the camouflage, we can just mess with that and the uniform. I think the leaf, once you activate them, you'll see which is the best. Of course, naked snake, right? And tree bark, and squares, and black. I think leaf is the best. So, if you do this and hold one, you can fire from holding. See that? You can hold and aim. Pretty cool, ain't it? Alright. Then you can get back up, or you can jump off. How's that? How's that for a fun time? So let's do one more thing. You can shoot this little snake here, and it'll be alive. Can I keep it? So, can I keep it? So we're going to move on. Then we're going to hit that Dramuchilija swampland. Okay. So there's a bird. I caught the bird. So you want to eat all these things, see, because one thing about it,
Gross.
and there's a giant anaconda, we'll eat that.
That's tasty.
That's tasty. Alright. Now if you want to save this, use your easy gun, because one thing about the easy gun will do, we'll go right up here and get this. Missed me. Don't want to kiss me. Ah, there's some more MP bullets. And of course, it's always fun to get hit by them. I totally can't see you. There we go. Bug juice. So. Alright, so let's go into our backpack. We can look at our weapons. We can get some. So there's not pretty much you can get here. There is a fake death pill, okay? Now, if you want to activate that death pill, all you do, there's 10 of them, so you die. Mostly dead, you get the trophy for that. Alright, so you can just lay here. Now, here in a minute, you don't want to touch nothing yet. You want to hit this, then go to the revival pill, tap X. So, I don't know where the heck is the, okay. Oh, there we go. So another way you can take out this crocodiles, alligators, I'm sorry, is just go to your backpack, go to weapon, you can equip a grenade. Now you can hold a ton of these, but you just take it when they yawn, like that. Huh? Oh. Aw. So that's all the alligator I want to get for now. I mean, the thing is, you can eat the alligator, so you got to eat everything.
Not too bad.
This keeps forever. The hornet's nest keeps forever. So these stuff will spoil in time. And you know, oh, and one more little item. If you want to get the trophy, the little frog, Creighton frog's right up here, by the way. See him right up there behind the tree? Okay, there he is. See? So if you want to get the frog to pop, there's several of them. And there's a fruit right there. See the fruit up in the tree? Yeah, we're definitely going to practice some CQC, my friends. Okay. Alright, so there's that frog. Now we're going to Drumluchi North. Then once we come here, we're going to go to a bridge. So this is definitely where we'll practice some CQC.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory.
I'll show you some CQC. We'll practice some CQC on these knuckleheads.
Contact with the enemy strictly prohibited. Don't engage in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
Yep.
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the face option lets you change your face. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo points. The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Yeah. Definitely. Now when you get up, when he turns, you can go. Mama said. I like to shoot the radios. I'll tell you why I like to do the radios in, so they don't have no way to call out their backup. Hitting the stupid thing up and everything. And if you want to wake them up, you can. I'd say this is probably the best fruit in the game right here. There's some more of that fruit up here in this tree. And you need it too, but you're going to need it too. One thing about it, this fruit don't go bad very often. It's the most common fruits, I believe. And you're going to need them, trust me. Because you're going to destroy their things. See the frog over there?
Nothing here.
So inside here is a thermal. Kind of come in handy. So let's play some CQC games. So we got to eat a couple fruits, don't we? We got to eat one of them Golinas, Golovas.
I want some more.
Which are really good. And Siberian ink.
Sick.
Yeah, he don't care for them. The yucca plant is the plant I'm talking about. So that's this tree right here. See them on the ground? I mean, you're not going to want to pick them up because they're pretty nasty. Snake don't like them. Yablocco plant. I mean, they're
Not so great.
so you don't want nothing he don't want because okay. You just spin 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can go a few more. This is where he pukes. So you get a trophy for puking your guts up. So Ralph called. So let's you can threaten that. Tell me where the bomb is. Now you can hold triangle and you'll slit their throat. Close shave. Okay. So the game tells you to kill, right? So let's pick him up. Let's take him and drag him, make him part of the ecosystem. Now he's in there permanently. No problem. So there you go. There's some trophies on CQC and how to do it. So in case of an emergency, you definitely want to shoot the radio, get rid of the radio. And I don't know what it is, but you can, it's harder than heck to shoot the radio from that angle. That's a lot easier, as you can see. And of course, I like to take the radio out because some of them don't have a radio, and that's even better. So don't forget to come back and buy and shoot them. But that's the Cretan frog right there, your little croaker. So don't be afraid to take him out. And let's go ahead and get our fruit. I don't know where he went. So I've already done all the other stuff there. So Let's go ahead and bring our camouflage index level back. Let's bring, so see, it shows you which, this Tiger's probably the best from what it's saying here. So I might be able to get up to 85 right here. Oh yeah. So that we're going to move on. We're at least going to get up to Sokolov, then we're going to hold it. This will be 2 parts. We're at least going to get up here to the to this part. We're going to leave the rest for later with Sokolov and more. So you can see what kind of weapons they got. You can see the 2 guards coming. A little bit ornery, ain't he? Now you can even take the. You could even take. So there's a frog. See him up there? Let them guys get out here too. That's your frog. And we can take this and it's good practice, I guess. Now you can shoot the ropes, man. I think like that. You can shoot the bridge actually and let it fall down. Now's the time to shoot this right here. The bee's attacking. Beekeeper trophy. So they run off like a bunch of wimps. So what you want to do when it comes to something like that, you don't want to. You can get rid of the alligators. I'll be honest.
Stuffed.
So just run, try to keep it right in the middle of these boards, so that if you don't, you can make the bridge actually absolutely fall. So that's our mushroom. But I got it. I've already had it, I believe.
That's enough. No more.
I think I've already had enough of them, so yeah. Now go under the bridge. Now when you go up here, you can go right up here past these trees. Drop right down here. See the stuff under the bridge? I believe you can drop down. Now once you get here, you can come on up. So there's your first person with the XM16, and you get a little benzene and all that stuff. We'll at least get up there and take all the guards out in front of the, and I'll show you the last Creton before we move on. So let's move right up here to the last part. We'll just go ahead and I won't just go into the building. I'll just get up here and we'll wait to do this second part all the way down. I will run around and take all the guards out just for the fun of it.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is dumb. I can't see Sokolov here. Security is pretty tight. There are sentries around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. You should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
North section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
That works. I'll show you why in a minute. There's the frog. See these guards down here? When he gets up there, I'm gonna send him flying. You know there's no guards. Cause you know why, don't you? One of them got killed. Whoops. Oopsie. Even though he left me some goodies. So there's the frog. I guess you could shoot the frog here. You just have to line up a place where you can shoot it. Yeah. So there is a place you can shoot the frog. See, that's where he's at. Hear him holler. Just want to show you something else. That's where you can eat a mouse, a rat. So yeah. And there's snakes in here, and there's everything you can get in here, but that's pretty much all it's in here, you know? But you can eat them. I mean, if you eat them, ugh. Imagine eating a stinking rat. I can't believe you go, it's good.
I can't take another bite.
So that pretty much is the end of our food, and this is pretty much the end of our... So he's up there. So I just want to show you that. So I hope you enjoyed this, part 3. Part 2 will complete the Virtus mission. We'll stop with the cliffhanger at the end where he heals himself. So I want to, you know, I want to hold that for some other time. So, you know, I mean, we've already streamed now for probably, oh, I don't know. I can't really tell you how long I've streamed for now. An hour, so that's good enough for part 1. I thank you all for watching. Now part 2 is coming. We'll continue with Sokolov in this first part of it. Thanks.